Hello Internet, my name is Nick.
And I'm Robby.
And we just saw The Hunger Games.
Our tributes, Peter Malark and Katniss Everdeen.
They just want a good show, that's all they want.
There's 24 of us, Gail, only one comes out.
The Hunger Games made $155 million over the weekend. The only two movies to have a better opening than that were The Dark Knight and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. It's really no surprise how well this movie's doing. It's the current huge teen craze. I mean, I went to a different movie on Thursday, and there was already a line of middle school girls wearing t-shirts with Josh Hutcherson's face on them there for the midnight showing. It was only 7 o'clock.
However, this movie is no Twilight. And that's why I hated it.
Because it wasn't like Twilight?
Twilight rules! Go Team Edward. Vampire fangs.
Now, I can't compare it to the book because I haven't read it, because I can't read. But despite what Robby said, the movie was awesome. They did an amazing job of making you feel what these characters were feeling. I was legitimately scared for these people. They knew they were gonna die and there was nothing they could do about it.
What a loser.
What?
You were scared?
A little bit. The cast was impressive. I've been a fan of Josh Hutcherson since Zathura and Little Manhattan, so it's nice to see him in a movie that people are actually going to watch. Jennifer Lawrence plays Katniss, who takes her sister's place in the Hunger Games. This is really the first thing I've seen her in, other than X-Men First Class, but her part was relatively small in that. She was incredible in this movie. Very impressive.
And hot.
And hot.
We should watch Winter's Bone later.
Okay.
It's on Netflix streaming.
Convenient. The movie also stars Elizabeth Banks, Stanley Tucci, and for some reason, Lenny Kravitz.
I have a spring bone right now.
That's...
Boom, pun.
When did the kid from Race to Witch Mountain get so jacked? I mean, that movie came out like less than 3 years ago. He was just a little skinny guy, and now he looks like he's 30.
Steroids.
True. They should have random drug testing in Hollywood.
There'd be nobody left.
Everybody in Hollywood's on drugs.
So here's what I didn't like about the movie. Some of the visual effects were less than impressive. Specifically the parade scene where they introduce all of the tributes. It was just too CGI-y. I don't know. Something about it bugged me. I feel like I missed out on some fairly important information by not having read the book first. There were a couple of points where it seemed like the movie was giving insider references to the people that knew the story already. There were nuances that I just didn't get, and I felt left out. I mean, it was like, you know what I'm talking about? Haha, but you don't.
The Hunger Games is a fairly violent movie. Personally, I would have loved to have seen an R-rated version of it. But as it is, most of the violence is camouflaged by handheld camera shots and clever editing. That's my one complaint about the movie, the PG-13 rating. But what are you gonna do when your target audience isn't old enough to drive yet?
Being old enough to party is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can have mine.
Thanks. PG-13.